ready because my Zoom account expired, so I think I only have 45 minutes. Oh, I've already been logged in 5 minutes. I really just wanted to talk about Summit and just like maintain some of that energy and momentum coming off of Summit. See, bud, it's all done. See, it's all done. Now you can go play outside. Go play outside, please.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, Georgia's outside.
Oh, can you call her back
Yeah.
in?
Georgia.
Georgia still has her staple until tomorrow, and she escaped outside. I'm trying to not turn on the TV right now because we just had Scarlett and Levi just had their well child checkup, and one of the things was that her doctor is not at all worried, but her, you know how BMI can be sometimes not like very, not truly reflective of health. It's just kind of a weird number, but anyway, her BMI is like at 97%. So she's like, a little bit more activity would be great, but she still looks healthy. So I'm like, okay, so we're going to have to be like doing the no shows for a while and just kind of encouraging her. One thing she likes to do, which is hard to be like, oh, you should be doing something else, is like coloring and writing, and that's pretty sedentary. So anyway, I'm trying to get them set up to play outside. That's why calls will probably be crazier for a while. Anyway, Summit. You know how amazing it was, Teresa.
Yes.
It was just so great to be all together and hearing each other's hearts and stories and like just reminded of our goal and our mission and hearing new tips and tricks about like how to reach our goals. And so for me, I wanted to share like my biggest takeaway from Summit was it actually happened in the general session in the big stadium when the top, not the top 4 coaches, but some of the top coaches were talking about, I think Lindsay Matway was saying it, which is funny because she always has something to say that really resonates with me. She was saying how, actually maybe they were all talking about it because now I'm remembering Melissa McAllister was saying that her strength is really like nutrition and sharing, sorry, I have something in my eye. Sharing tricks about nutrition. Lindsay Matway is really, really strong in the business side of things, but if she were to be posting, gosh, dang it, sorry, I'm trying not to look like a weirdo. But if she had been posting like fitness videos and stuff like that every day, she was like, I feel like I wouldn't have been true to myself. So I kind of left that session going, where's my strength? Because I know I can be like, I'm a really hard worker. So I was like, okay, that's one area where I'm strong. I've always been a really hard worker. I was never naturally gifted in like athletics or anything like that, but I would work really hard until I reached a certain goal. You know, in volleyball, I barely made C team my freshman year. And then that really like fired me up. And I worked really hard all summer between freshman and sophomore year. And I started on varsity my sophomore year. So I was like, okay, I know that hard work is an area that I'm really strong. I also know that I'm good at being consistent. Hey, Georgia, come on. It's not one kid, it's the dog. Did you hear? She's such a talker. She doesn't really bark at all. I mean, unless she's like warning us about something, but she's always talking to us like, ooh. So anyway, I was just saying that I'm a hard worker. I know I'm consistent. And then coming off of Summit, I was talking with Kim about this. And I was like, you know, that really resonated with me. And it's interesting because I haven't actually had any challengers for quite a while that have had a major transformation, that have really stuck with the products and felt like that same feeling that I felt when I first started, where I was like, I am going to be married to this, and I am going to get results, and I am going to change my body and my life no matter what it takes. And I haven't attracted those people. And so I was talking with her about, okay, so if those are my strength zones, how do I operate within those strength zones? And Kim was just saying, she goes, you know what, Alicia, something that you're really also great at is like money stuff and finance stuff and managing your money well.
For a second.
What was that?
You froze for a second.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Where did it leave off? Was it just quick or?
Yeah, right when Kim was telling you what you were good at.
Oh, okay. So Kim was saying like, you know, she said, you know, you're really good at finance stuff. So you need to like figure out how to do that. You could really help a lot of people and reach a lot of new people with your finance stuff. And I think that she's right. And I think that because of it, I probably have been approaching it wrong. Because of my love for like saving and managing money well, I think I've been attracting people who either don't have a lot of money or don't know how to manage it well. And so I think that if I can help people manage their money well, it can really be helpful in the business side of things. So all of this to say, I'm like taking a leap of faith, and I really don't know how it's going to look so far, but I'm going to do a free 5-day like financial fitness type group and just see how it goes and see how many people join me, and see how I can help and love on others in that way, and see how many new people I can reach, because that's really the whole goal of the freemium, is to be helping people and meeting new people and building trust and relationships with those new people that you wouldn't have otherwise met. So that's kind of where I am. That was kind of my big takeaway from Summit. And I'm just trying to maintain the momentum and keep it going. Keep the, like, this leap of faith going. It was so magical, wasn't it?
It was. I'm really glad I went.
I'm so glad you went too. Next year, I feel like there's so many people that I'm like, oh, I wish you were there. So I hope that we can get most of our team there.
Yeah, the girl I've been talking to and telling you about, she wants to go. So
okay, that's super exciting.
Yeah.
Teresa, what was your big takeaway from Summit?
I think my biggest takeaway was, I think it was
besides the core.
All my two.
It was so funny. We kept going back to the core to go shopping, and Kim's like, "Okay, you guys, I don't get it. What is so magical about the core? What is going on in the core that I need to know about?" Really funny.
It was great. I think my biggest takeaway, I think it was part of Amy Silverman's talk, was something I've known for a little while, but something I haven't been able to figure out yet is not hiding behind the product. Because, like, you know, how they were talking about, like, going in and auditing your Instagram account and social media accounts and stuff. And I go back and look at mine, and I'm like, I really need to get a life. Like, outside of my jobs, because it's like all my posts are always about either working out, what I'm eating, what animals I'm watching, or whatever event I'm helping Michael with. So it's like I'm so busy with those 4 different things. It's like I need to figure out, you know, something to go do.
Yeah.
Like I haven't even posted a new photo of Michael and I since New Year's Eve. It's like that's how much little time we have together to like have fun and do things, you know. So it's like I need to focus more on doing more things.
And even just sharing about your new house and like that progress and stuff like that. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
So you were feeling like you were mostly promoting the products instead of yourself. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Need to kind of rework how I make my posts and make them more personal, figure out how to do that rather than be like, hey, this is awesome. Buy this, this is awesome.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I love that. I think it's great. I think that, I mean, I love that because it goes back to that whole idea that our challengers are the ones that have a story with the product. Those are the people that are going to be like the best coaches. Yeah. And so I love that because you're going to be reaching people who are like you and they're going to be getting results like your results. So I think that's great. I think that's a really great takeaway. I think that was really similar to what Zach was realizing too from Summit, was that this isn't all about the products. This is about me and a journey and helping others and sharing my story with others and attracting like-minded people who are going to go with me on this.
Yeah, I think once I figure out how to kind of rework how I make my posts and everything, I think hopefully I'll start attracting different type of challengers, because the ones I have now seem to really like the product, but they don't stay super consistent with it. Okay. It's like they either can't afford the Shakeology, which I totally get, or, they have, trivia night, so they won't work out that day. Yeah. And I'm like, that gives you more reason to work out because you're going to go eat crappy bar food. And I was like, work out to kind of balance that out for yourself. But, they have their priorities, I guess. So I just need to kind of rework how I present it. So hopefully I start attracting more people that want to work out every day. Because like they said in that big general session, we're not normal people wanting to work out every day.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so true. I know Kim was saying that she is redoing how she talks in her posts because she feels like you can go back and see like this last few days, she has really changed, like, so that she starts attracting people that really want it. The people that are not normal like us, that, want to build this as a business and are just done with their excuses. And that's what I've told her too, is that even in my messaging, I felt like I want to help people, but I can't do it for them. And I'm just done with excuses. If someone tells me, oh, well, none of my coaches are doing this or whatever. It's like, well, are you doing that?
Right.
So, I think we're all just kind of ready to like steam ahead and take this like by the horns and really run with it. So it feels exciting. It's like, I knew that we all needed Summit for a recharge. And so I'm glad that we had a couple, but I'm really hoping next year we have the majority of our team there.
Yeah. I think another thing I kind of realized at Summit, around Summit time, was like you were mentioning while we were there that you got a psychology degree, and my bachelor's degree is in social sciences, with a focus in psychology and sociology. So I'm like, I knew I always wanted to help people. And when I graduated, I was looking at different nonprofits for like helping teens and stuff. And I just never knew how to go about that. But that was always something that interested me, or like being a counselor or something like that. But now I'm realizing more so that this is a business where I am able to help people and able to, help people see their worth and better themselves. So that made me excited too.
Well, and even like if you have a heart for a certain people group, like teens like that, or even like young moms or young adults that are lost and can't find their way, you can also be hosting free fit clubs where you don't have to be a certified trainer. I don't know if you know this, but you don't have to be certified to teach the classes as long as you're just popping in the DVD.
Yeah.
So, that's a fun way to build a sense of community. And so reaching out to those groups that you have a heart for, that you're passionate about, that is one thing that you can offer just as a no strings attached, like, I just want to help you and love you in this way. And this is something that I love doing for myself. And I want you to feel how great it feels to do this. And then if it develops organically from there, you're able to, you know, like offer a business opportunity or something. Oh man. Scarlett did something. I can tell it wasn't very, I might have to go deal with that. I can tell Scarlett did something she shouldn't have because they're like going back and forth. You're not sorry. Yes, I am sorry. And she doesn't want him to come tell me what it was.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry.
Scarlett, I'm still on my call. Yeah, babe.
I said I was sorry, but Leo said, I'm not sorry anymore. And he just pushed me.
Okay. Well, did you spray him in his regular clothes?
Actually, I Mama,
Oh, you
can I use this bigger?
You want to do the sprinkler?
Yeah.
Yeah, in a few minutes. I'm almost done with my
Right.
call. Oh, man, what a tough life.
I know.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm drying off my feet because I
They're
got
crazy.
dirty stuff on my feet.
Anyway, I think I finished saying what I was going to say about my book club.
I am
You guys,
sorry.
just drop it. I think this is
Feel
most.
free to go if you need to.
I think I need to, but I think I already covered what I mostly wanted to cover,
Okay.
which is just like trying to really, and you know what? There's some great books out there that I think Zach has one that he's really liked that's about operating in your strength zone.
Mhm.
And it's about helping you realize what your strengths are. Like, are you great with dealing with people? Are you great with numbers? No, go put this back. I'm on my call. Go put this back. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. So I will post that in our group. And just in case, I think I'll ask him first if he found it helpful or not, because I don't want to be recommending something that's a waste of your time. But
Yeah.
did you like that book about finding your strength zone or strengths?
Oh, yeah.
You like that book? Okay. I'll post that in there. You guys stop arguing about it and go out.
Go.
Hey! Don't do that.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to get him out. Sorry, well, this
Oh
isn't.
my gosh, what a circus.
You're in the middle of the kitchen.
So,
Get.
I'll post that. I want you guys to take a look at what your strengths are and how you can operate within them so that you can bust past this like area of where you've been and do that idea of going from good to great, because I know that you guys are all great and I know that we know how to be consistent. We know the vital behaviors. I think that operating within our strength zone is what's really going to set us apart and what's really going to attract people to us that are like us, that are crazy enough to jump on our train and go where we're going. So anyway, sorry for the craziness in the middle of the call. I think it was still a good call. I think it was valuable. I think it was really fun to hear your heart, Teresa, and just what was helpful for you. And I think that another thing is that this Saturday is Super Saturday or Sunday, depending on your area. I know that you said you can't go to yours, right, Teresa?
Yeah, we're up in San Juan's.
Yeah, I can't go this weekend either. But if you can go, if there's any way you can go and you're listening to this replay, make it happen, because it's going to be so much energy. You're probably going to get to do a live country heat workout. Everyone's just coming off a summit, totally pumped. You're going to get to hear about all the new products and all the new releases that we just heard about Summit. And it's super fun, like being in that energy. I mean, you know how it was at Summit, Teresa, with 28,000 people or however many people really went.
Yeah.
Being around people who are also like-minded is such a gift and joy, and it's like not something that you experience in your everyday life. So make it happen if you can. next year's summit tickets are still on sale for the cheapest price you can get for a refundable ticket. So take advantage of that now. And New Orleans, here we come.
Yay.
It's exciting. So, okay, I'm going to stop the